Hey everyone, welcome back to Indian Euro. If you are planning to study or work abroad, one of the first big steps is clearing the IELTS exam. In today's video, I am going to explain everything you need to know about the IELTS, especially the difference between the computer-based test and the paper-based test. I will guide you through the complete process from choosing the right test to how to apply test formats, timing, and even tips for booking your slot. Whether you are just starting your IELTS journey or confused about which test mode to choose, this video will cover every point pin to pin in a simple and clear way. So make sure to watch the video till the end, hit the like button and subscribe if you find this helpful. Let's begin your IELTS journey the smart way. In the IELTS exam, whether it's computer based or paper based, there are 4 key modules: listening, reading, writing and speaking. In this video, I will explain the computer-based IELTS in detail. After that, I will move on to the paper-based format. I will also share tips and suggestions to help you understand how to attempt each section confidently. Let's begin with the listening section. The total time is 30 minutes and you get an extra 2 minutes at the end to check your answers. Important note, unlike the paper-based test, there is no 10 minutes transfer time, so you must type your answers as you listen. And you'll listen to 4 different recordings, a mix of conversations and monologues. There are 40 questions in total, and the audio is played through noise cancelling headphones, which gives a very clear sound. And the tip is here: stay focused during the audio. You can highlight keywords on the screen. Don't panic if you miss one answer. Just move on quickly because the audio does not repeat. And there are no negative marks in the IELTS. So make sure you attempt every single question. Even if you are unsure of the answer, a smart guess is better than leaving it blank. Moving to the reading section. This section is 60 minutes long, include 3 passages with a total of 40 questions. You will read all the passages and answer the questions directly on the computer screen. The layout allows you to scroll up and down, highlight text and navigate easily. Question types may include multiple choice, matching headings, true or false, not given, fill in the blanks and etc. And here usually the 3 passages are arranged from easy to difficult. One is relatively simple, one moderate and the last one is hard. But sometimes the harder one can appear earlier. So here is a smart trick. Quickly scan all 3 passages first and identify the one which feels easiest to you. Start with the simple one, then move to the moderate and finally tackle the hardest. This way you will save time, boost confidence and get more marks quickly without getting stuck early. And important note, there are no negative marks in IELTS. So make sure you attempt every single question. When reading, don't try to understand every word. Focus on main ideas, keywords and question types. Use skimming and scanning techniques to locate the answers quickly. And next, moving to the writing part. Here the writing section, which includes 60 minutes long and has 2 tasks. Task 1 should take about 20 minutes. Here you will be asked to describe a graph, chart, table, map or write a letter depending on the test type. And you need to write at least 150 words. And task 2 is the essay part, and you should spend about 40 minutes on it. And here you need to write at least 250 words on a given topic. And I am repeating again, task 2 is essay writing part and you should spend about 40 minutes on it. You need to write at least 250 words on a given topic. And here is the tip. On the computer there is a word counter, so you don't need to count words manually and use that to your advantage. Also plan your ideas before typing. Structure your essay easily, clearly with an introduction, body paragraphs, and a conclusion. And I'll give you a bonus tip here. Practice typing beforehand. If you are not confident, typing speed matters in computer based writing. Next, we are moving to the speaking part. And the speaking test is same for both computer and the paper based formats. It's conducted face to face with a trained examiner either in person or via video call, but it's always live and interactive. Here, speaking section has 3 parts. First one is introduction and general questions about familiar topics like your hometown, hobbies or daily life. This lasts around 4 to 5 minutes. And part 2 is you will get a clue card with the topic and you will have 1 minute to prepare, then speak for 1 to 2 minutes on the topic. And next, part 3 is a follow-up discussion based on the topic from part 2. This part lasts around 4 to 5 minutes and involves more opinion based questions. Here I'll give you a tip. Be confident, speak clearly, and don't worry about your accent. The examiner is checking your fluency, vocabulary, grammar, and pronunciation, not your opinion. Here, I need to mention one thing. One of the big advantages of computer based IELTS test is the option to reattempt a single module. Let's say you did not get score you expected in just one section, like reading, listening, writing, or speaking, anything. You don't need to take the entire test again. In the computer delivered IELTS, you now have the option to retake only that single module. After your reattempt, the best score out of the 2 attempts will be considered for your final overband score. That means if your second attempt score is higher, it will automatically replace the earlier one. And as in the final IELTS result, under the remark section, it will show that you took a single module reattempt. Okay, now move on to the paper-based IELTS. Now, let me explain everything clearly about the paper-based IELTS test. In this format, you take the test using pencil, pen, and paper. It includes all 4 modules: listening, reading, writing, and speaking, same as the computer-based test. Let's go through each section one by one with tips and suggestions that will help you attempt them in a smart and simple way. Here, starting with the listening part. Listening in paper-based IELTS test is 30 minutes long, and you will get an extra 10 minutes at the end to transfer your answers to the answer sheet. There are 4 sections with a total of 40 questions. You need to listen carefully and write your answers on the question paper first. Then in the end, last 10 minutes, you transfer your answers neatly to the answer sheet. And there are simple tips to attempt. Always underline keywords in the question before the audio starts. Focus on the audio. Don't panic if you miss one answer. Just move on from that. Use the 10 minutes wisely to write your final answers clearly and with the correct spelling. If you are not sure of an answer, make a smart guess. There is no negative mark. Practice listening to British and Australian accents in advance to get used to them. And moving to the next part, reading. Next is the reading section. It is 60 minutes long and includes 3 long passages with a total 40 questions. You will read the passages from a paper booklet and you will need to write your answers directly on the answer sheet. There is no extra time to transfer answers like in the listening. And so firstly, quickly scan all the 3 passages. First, choose the easiest one, then go for the moderate, and finally the hardest. Use skimming and scanning techniques. Don't read every word. Mark keywords, especially names, numbers, dates, etc. Again, since there is no negative marking, attempt every question don't leave anything blank. And here is a small tip: use all capital letters while writing your answers for better readability. Moving to the next part, writing. The writing test is also 60 minutes long. It consists of 2 tasks, same as the computer-based test. And task 1 is you will have to describe a graph, chart, or write a letter at least 150 words, and you should spend around 20 minutes here. And next, task 2 is you will write an essay using 250 words, and this is more important. It should take 40 minutes, and you will write all your answers by hand, so clear handwriting is very important. Suggestions for better writing is: first, plan your answer for 2 to 3 minutes before starting. Use a range of vocabulary and grammatical structures. Avoid spelling mistakes and don't repeat the same words again and again. Mainly use synonyms. Make sure to follow the task properly. For example, don't write a letter if it asks for a report. And tip here is practice handwriting in advance. It helps you to stay fast and clear during the test. Moving to the next part, speaking. Now, let me explain about the speaking test in the paper-based IELTS. Unlike the computer-based test, where speaking usually happens on the same day, in the paper-based format, the speaking is usually held on a different day. It can be scheduled either a few days before or after your LRW test, usually within a 2 to 3 days window. So don't be surprised if your speaking test date is different from your main test, and you will receive the exact date and time for your speaking test in advance through your confirmation email or SMS from the test center. Practice speaking English daily, even for simple topics. You can record yourself speaking to improve fluency and spot mistakes. And final advice for paper-based IELTS is manage your time well, especially in reading and writing. Keep calm, stay focused. Even if you make a mistake, move forward. Remember, IELTS is not about perfection, it's about clarity, structure, and confidence. And mainly, there is no negative marking, so always attempt every question. And now I will explain you about how to apply or register for IELTS. First, go to IELTS Test India search. Click on IELTS Test Booking and select Book Now. Now, before you register for the exam, you need to decide which type of IELTS test suits your needs and also choose whether you want to take the paper-based or computer-based test. So, how do you choose between a paper-based and computer-based? The choice is really yours based on your comfort level. If you are someone who prefers typing and familiar with computer interfaces, then computer delivered IELTS might be the right choice for you. On the other hand, if you are used to writing by hand and feel more comfortable with it, paper delivered IELTS will work for you. Both test modes are recognized globally, so there is no wrong choice here. Then select the test module. I am clicking on computer as an example here, and test module here. There are two, academic and general training. IELTS academic, it's for people applying to universities, colleges, or professional registrations. The test focuses on academic topics and is more suited for those who wanted to study at higher education institutions. And IELTS general training, this is for people who are applying for immigration, work, or secondary education in English speaking countries. It focuses on everyday topics, making it more suitable for those who want to work or migrate. And listening and speaking are same. Reading in general IELTS quite simple compared to the academic, and in the writing you need to write a letter in part 1. That's the difference between academic and general training. So I'm choosing academic here. Next, select a test center that is closer to your location according to your preference. So I'm choosing Hyderabad here, and then click on book now. After clicking book now, you will be directed to another page where you can select the date of exam and timing. Select the time and date as per your preference, then click on book now. And I am clicking, for example, 15th here, from morning 9 to 12. It's available. So the green ones here are the available ones. So I'm clicking on book now. Here, after click on book now, you will be directed to the personal details page. Here you will need to enter your personal details carefully. Let me guide through each and every step here. Give your title, and here give your first name and last name as per your passport without any spelling errors. I am giving here first name as a channel name. And give your correct email address. I am giving our channel email address here. And make sure to give your active email address and also your mobile number, because your test confirmation and updates will be sent to your email, and any urgent communication will come via SMS or call to your phone. So I am giving here some random number and enter your passport number correctly. I am giving some random passport number here, and you have to give your valid date correctly. Make sure these details are 100% correct, because your passport is the primary identity document for your IELTS exam. Any mistakes here can create issues during the test or while receiving your results. I'm giving some random date here. And give your date of birth as per your passport. I'm giving some random date of birth here. And here, if you have any disability, you will have to click on here. So double check that the contact information is correct and also the disability details. After clicking on that, click on the agree terms and conditions. After giving all your details correctly, make sure to check once again and click on proceed here. Here, click on proceed. After clicking on proceed, you will enter to the registration page. Here, you will ask about to confirm your details which you given in the previous page, and confirm your details. Confirm your mobile number too. And your telephone number. I'm giving some random numbers here. And your address. Make sure your address is as per your passport here. It is. I'm giving some random address here. And your pin code, you have to enter correct pin code. Your nationality. First language, select whatever your first language is. Now you will see a section about your occupation. Here, select your profession as your current role. I am selecting as education. If any other, please specify here. And occupation level. In my case, I am selecting as a student for both occupation and occupation sector and occupation level. And they are asking you about why are you taking the test. In my case, I have selected higher education, which is 3 months or more, because I am planning to universities abroad. And which country you are applying? Here you will choose the country you are planning to go. If your country is not listed here, then click on others. I am clicking on Germany here. And if it is others, please specify here. And what level of education you have completed, like whatever it is, you have to click on that. In my case, I am choosing degree or equivalent here. And how many years you have been studying in English, whatever it may be, 9 or more, 8, 7, whatever it is, click on that. In my case, it is 9 or more. Click on submit. Before submitting, check all your details correctly. Once you have entered all your details correctly, click the submit button. After submitting your registration details, you will be directed to the document upload page. Here you will have the option to upload a clear scanned copy of your passport. Now let me tell you, uploading your passport is non-mandatory, but I highly recommend that you do it, because uploading your passport in advance can make the verification process much smoother when you go to the test. And it helps the test center verify your identity quickly and avoid any last minute delays or issues. And once you upload your passport, you will be directed to the another page. As it is a reference, so here I am skipping it. And once you upload your passport, if you choose to, you will be directed to the review page. This is very important because here you can check all the details you entered during the registration, like your name, passport number, email, mobile number, test module, test date and location, everything. Take a moment and carefully review everything. If everything looks correct, then go ahead and click proceed to pay. But if you notice any mistake, don't worry, you can simply edit details here and also fix the error, and then you can click proceed to pay. You can pay with whatever payment method you need. So after carefully reviewing your details, proceed to pay. And you will land at make payment page. And you can choose whatever payment you want to, whether it is UPI or net banking or credit card or debit card, and check the amount, everything, test type. Here also you can check like your timing, test date, test city, test type, everything, and then you can pay now. Click on pay now. I hope everyone watching this video found it helpful and informative. Wishing you all the best for your IELTS exam. Stay confident, stay focused, and I'm sure you'll get a great score. That's all for today's video. I hope now you have a complete understanding of the IELTS computer-based and paper-based test and how to apply step by step. If you still have any doubts, feel free to drop your questions in the comments. I reply to each and every one of you. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and please make sure to subscribe to Indian Euro for more detailed guides studying it abroad, visa and life in Europe. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.